convincingly as well. 6 legs to 2, awaiting him in that maiden semi-final for him in this Euro Tour. The winner of this matchup, Rob Cross, who's been to the final a couple of times this year, lost out to Luke Humphries. Madars Razma, who's on his best run in a Euro Tour, well on his way to qualify for the World Matchplay as well, and has overcome some stern tests to get here. Madars Razma, particularly the game against Martin Schindler, where he weathered a storm. He led 5-2, was pegged back to 5-all in the middle of a hostile crowd, but got the job done. Both players came through relatively unscathed this afternoon. Madars put pay to Wesley Pleiser, whereas Rob Cross defeated Luke Woodhouse. A lot more convincing than his first match, where he survived some match starts against James Wilson. But Rob Cross, who is a European Champions Finals winner twice, still on the hunt for a first European Tour title. Will it be here in Trier tonight? He's got
first leg, Rob, to throw first. Game on.
He's got a great opportunity, but he's got a few obstacles, and a big obstacle in his way here, because Madars Razma is playing some good stuff at the minute. It's Rob Cross getting us underway.
46.
Indeed it is, Mark. Razma. He's had a good weekend.
125
to this quarter-final. Had an interesting game plan against Martin Schindler. Spent most of the game on the 19s.
59.
Did well there, because he got out 5-2 in front with some sublime finishing. Missed starts to win 6-2, and all of a sudden was involved in a last leg decider, which he got the job done in the end. But credit to Madars Razma, he's come of age to play, he's playing his best stuff. His year is mapping out really well. Should be in, well, he's pretty much in the match play. Debut at the Grand Prix, on course for the European Championship Finals as well. It's looking good for Madars Razma, and the next sort of box to tick, you're thinking, get into that world's top 32, and he's not a million miles off. Well, he won't be come the end of the year.
Wasn't a million miles off there either. It's a good start from the Latvian, giving the 2018 World Champ something to think about.
Yeah, already stole a march on Rob Cross on his throw.
60.
Oh, he took the darts away now. Madars Razma just needs to tee up this 1-7-6, and then, well, he'll hope he'll come back, return, and tidy up the opening leg. Just a couple of wayward ones for Madars, but that's a good little adjustment.
21.
And we'll come back and have 2 darts for the opening leg against throw.
Yeah, down to 55. Cross can only pressurise. 55 coming in from the Latvian, and pressurise it he will!
Serious pressure on the 55. Cross finds his 7th maximum of the tournament. Will it make the Latvian wilt? It doesn't. Look at the arm extension there. A sigh of relief, I would say. It was a good leg, Madars. A leg you deserve to win.
Absolutely.
Against the throw.
In 15 darts. But Madars got to win another 5, son.
Madars to throw first.
As he looks to the heavens.
It's like a puff of the cheeks to look to the heavens, if he's been playing up there for hours, isn't it? One leg, Madars, come on. And you'll hope to play a lot more legs tonight.
40.
But he's done the hard work. He's already broken Cross in that first leg, but now it's all important. You can try and build house on that.
97.
When you only start with a 40 in the second leg.
Yeah, there's a couple of ones creeping in, Madars. It's happened. There's 3 already in the match.
And he may be returning to Old Faithful here.
65.
The highest average of the week for the Latvian was when he spent most of his time on the 19s against Martin Schindler. But he averaged 95.5 over his 11 legs against the German. He's returning to that game plan.
Rob Cross, Rob Cross was really convincing against Luke Woodhouse this afternoon. Was he 102 average? Is he going to go and run with that bit of luck he had? 4 match starts survived against James Wilson in his opening match in round 2. No such drama this afternoon.
140.
visit. Gets himself back in the leg which is on the Latvian's throw, but Cross looking to try and break back immediately. And the treble will set up a two-darter.
140.
An excellent last dart from the former world champ.
Yeah, brilliant from Cross with that last dart. Bringing the finish down, but he's going to be under pressure.
160.
Madars went high, went a little bit too high. There's no biggie, leaves double 10, but will be irrelevant if Rob Cross gets rid of this 87 and breaks back. One dart at the bullseye.
62.
Just outside. So Razma, after a stuttering start to the second leg, has darts to double his advantage.
Taking his time just to consolidate that break. He does consolidate that break, takes the opening couple of legs, leads 2-0. Although we saw this scoreline in the first quarter-final. Nathan Aspel was leading 2-0. He then lost 6-2, so
57.
Taking anything for granted, Madars Razma, but it's a good start.
Very good start indeed from the Latvian. There's an opportunity there for Madars, knowing that Cross only started with 57, but been matched by the 33-year-old, and now Cross is off to the races.
140.
Their only meeting was in the Players' Championship ranking event last year, semi-final in fact. Rob Cross won 7-4.
97.
And similar here, by the way the format goes up in the semi-finals, first to 7 in the semi-finals, later on the final, first to 8. Quarter-finals obviously remains first to 6. We've already seen Rodriguez through. Bunton and Heta to come at the conclusion of this. And Luke Humphreys and Ian White, the only two players in the field that have won a European Tour event.
Rob Cross would fancy himself here for 6 starts from 204. To be more than enough.
140.
It's on 40 to leave 64. Excellent darts from Voltage. There's Razma. Starting downstairs, going back up, needs a trouble to get down to a finish. Not going to happen now for the Latvians. So likelihood is Rob Cross here to half his arrears. Trouble 16. Leave 16. Double 8.
56.
Inside, but he will return.
Yeah, really convincing leg for Rob Cross here. Razma is trying to apply some pressure, but Cross will come back.
133.
Just affect Rob Cross at all. Razma waiting on 90, but Cross missed a couple for the leg already. Doesn't miss any more and half to deficit. Greeted with a response from his manager. Grab Bain and away to the crowd, but Cross off and running. Hold a throw 2-1.
Not the start Madars Razma would have been looking for. Just the 43, so will Cross punish the Latvian?
100.
Takes a ton, that'll do.
$59.
Cross making it to the final session, seeking his 4th
97.
European Tour final this year. Luke Humphreys has been a nemesis for him on 2 occasions, and MVG the other.
Yeah, but he's put himself in the mix, hasn't he? You feel, Johnny, that surely at some point he will win a European Tour title. He's come so close.
140.
So close to a second maximum.
But starting to rally here now, Rob.
And we saw this against Luke Woodhouse, didn't we? It took him a couple of legs to get going, but once he did get going, He went through the gears rather quickly. And the scoring power,
58.
especially in the middle part of that match, was the catalyst for that victory. Trouble 20, doesn't need to go for it. And lays up well.
Sensibly doesn't as well. No need for heroics there. Judges that we could have for the third occasion this year. Luke Humphries taking on Rob Cross on a Euro Tour final. It's not out the realms, is it?
It is possible.
Rob Cross favourite in his top half now, as well as Roby Johns playing. And Madars here, obviously, but he's the experienced guy in his top half. He's been there and done it. And he claws back in, just as we saw in the first quarter final. The player who raced into a two-leg lead, pegged back in no time, 2 apiece.
Game on.
Level game. Cross with the advantage in the 5th. Beautiful first start right in the middle of the bed.
140.
Help the 3rd. 140 to start.
'82.
Just look what that final dart meant to Razma.
Yeah, enjoyed that one, didn't he?
He did, very much so. There's the cross. Throwing all its glory side on.
60.
Rob Cross lifts that back foot. Not a solid stance, but effective stance. That's a lot more solid. But has hardly hampered
79.
Rob Cross's career. Always had that foot race. Even Nathan Aspel as well. He sort of bridges up on his front toe, doesn't he? And just, yeah. Still a really fluent action, Rob Cross. And he's up the pace a little bit now. And like you said earlier, you made a good point, John. He worked his way into the match against Luke Woodhouse. He's working his way into this tie. He's taking control of the match, Rob Cross.
100.
Yeah, his average is beginning to creep up. He was around about the low 90s. He's up now to 98. Well, it's his first 9. He's had 100 on the first 9. And once again, he can just lay this up again. Single 14 to leave. 36. 1 or 2 in the crowd weren't pleased with that. They want to see a grandstand finish from Cross, but sensible play.
Some people in the crowd, you might say, Cross.
130.
But he's here,
ladies and gentlemen. He's here all week. Don't forget to tip the waitress.
yeah. But he's here to do a job, Rob Cross. He's doing a real good job here. There it is, 3 successive legs, 3-2 now. Turns this match on his head. The average creeping up towards 100 now, just shy of 99. But Rob Cross starting to enforce himself on this quarter final.
Yeah, 16 data, 15
41.
data, 14 data, the last 3 legs.
The pace is good. But Damon Heta did this in his match. Sort of started it with a bit of a slow pace, didn't settle, but then when he found it, got the job done.
96.
Right in the heart of the trouble bed. It's begging to be filled up.
140.
And there's evidence of the cross average now creeping into 3 figures. Razma on 85, but this will help his average.
140.
Again, great first start from the World Champion 2018.
100.
On the Razma throw here, so the Latvian under pressure. Needs to get down to a 2 data here. Another trouble would help.
95.
Not that one though.
No.
Robbie
See the roll of the eyes at this point in the last one. Well, Rob Cross has been teeing up these shots in the last few legs. He won't be doing it here. Well, he's not going to do it now, but I was getting at if he had to dart the ball, he'd have gone for it.
61. Madars, you acquire
Good last start, just
129.
sensible last start. Rounds off the score.
Trouble 20. Not this time.
39.
He sprayed some darts around Madars Razma in this match. And ultimately starting to cost him. Difference of 12 points in the averages. Could be a difference of 2 legs in the scoreline. I said if Rob Cross,
52.
he may still get another go.
Madars,
90's awkward, should get a dart ball minimum.
Razma just for the hold. Massive intake of breath. Should have a dart at the ball. He's going to have two at double 15. Just needed the one. And just look what it means to the Latvian. He's still in the tie.
I think he needed that sort of finish, didn't he? Just a real clean finish on the 90. Just to G himself up. We haven't seen a great deal from Madars in this evening match here, but certainly give it some there. 3 legs apiece. Winner plays Roby John Rodriguez in the opening semi-final this evening.
140.
A fist pump from the Latvian, who's may have just dropped a flight.
$57.
A troubleless visit for Cross. Won't be one for the Latvian though, that is for sure.
100.
Steady ton.
He's done well there, Madars, hasn't he, Johnny? Because I was getting the feeling that Rob Cross may be going to start controlling this match and run away with it.
There's
a pin that 90, just to remind Rob Cross that he's got a game in his hands here. Madars Razma not going to roll over.
No, indeed not. Needs a treble here though.
57.
Doesn't find one.
So
Cross will have 2 goes at
167.
167 here to hold the throw.
97.
Lucky with the last one, trying to leave 36, but will return at 70, which you'll hope will put him back in front. Bit of a break from the
64.
European Tour till September.
Robbie
after this one.
70.
Return in Budapest at the beginning of September. Qualifiers take place this week in Barnsley, followed by 4 Players' Championships. Clinch a spot in the match play.
66.
Cross can't find the double 4.
Madars require
He's looking to clinch a spot in tonight's semi-final. Former world match play champion as well, so Rob Cross will be one of the contenders in a few weeks, no doubt.
70 scored for Razma, 70 to go. Treble 18, good setup.
Robbie required
A bit of pressure coming in now on Rob Cross. Double 1. This just for a hold. Down a bit. Opportunity.
And a shake of the head from Rob Cross's manager. A shake of the head from Rob Cross. It'll be a nod of approval from Madars Razma if he can pin this double 8. This is a real steal. But he's turned this game around. Madars Razma, who's looking a bit sketchy when he surrendered that 2-leg lead, but to move back in front, he does. That's 4-3. No big celebration this time, but that is a big moment in the match. Rob Cross really let that leg slip from his grasp. And Razma is 2 legs away from what would be a first Euro Tour semi-final.
And there's evidence. The scoring, he may be away behind Rob Cross, 17 points in fact on the first 9. But when he's getting down to a double, Mark Webster, he's sealing the deal.
He has. He's been pretty efficient. Madars Razma, 4 from 6 on the doubles.
95.
That was the leg. That was the real steal, wasn't it? Rob Cross invited the pressure, messing around, leaving double 2. Awkward. And Razma picks his pocket. And he's in uncharted territory anyway. Madars Razma turns to Euro Tour first quarter-final. He's edging close to a first semi-final.
So the
99.
former champ of the world has got to dig deep here. Madars just eases away from the hockey. Pesky insect might have returned.
Don't be too critical of Madars because he's been excellent this. Well, he's been excellent for the last 12 months, but a few too many ones just creeping in this game.
100.
He'll be aware of that, but if you're going to correct it like he did in that previous visit, he won't be overly concerned. He found the 1, but then he finds a couple of treble 20s. And ultimately, if he wins the leg, he's 1 away.
41.
See, sprayed into the 3, and yeah,
Rob,
he
you require
knows he's making
167.
hard work of this. Likely he will return for the 120, but it's likely that Rob Cross will be leaving himself pretty handy.
91.
Gets
Madars,
himself
you
down
require
to
120.
2 dart on 76. Razma on the 20s. One of each, if you please. That could be difficult. He might have blocked half the bed here. Got to swing across. Swing one in. Not this time.
Oh, so 95. Oh, he's made a real mess of this leg, Razma. He's let Rob off a hook, big time.
76.
Pinches the leg, and then a chance to really compound the misery and go and hold throw, but it's chance for 4 apiece. Cross, double 8. And this time he gets it, and this time it's green with a big roar. Rob Cross bounces back and levels up this match, and Razma will be kicking himself. He was in a commanding position in that leg, and he was very untidy at the back end of that leg, and it cost him 4 apiece. Best of 3 now for the place in the semi-finals.
100.
Yeah, I think our referee Hugh Ware just scared off a fly.
$100.
All tied up. Cross. Looking to go back to that scoring power that got him through via Woodhouse. Deserted him a little in the last couple of legs. Still averaging 95, but was up around a ton earlier on. Razma
134.
going downstairs to his comfort blanket on the treble 19s.
A bit of a crossover leg, this one, isn't it? Rob Cross holds. He gets to attack Madars Razma, and there he is attacking Madars Razma in this leg. Maximum number 2 for Rob Cross. Got timing of that as well, because Madars Razma was playing a good leg here.
He was indeed, and it's rattled the Latvian. He needs another treble. Gets another treble to his credit.
He's done that well, Johnny, hasn't he? When he's gone a bit way with his darts, corrected it well. He's still in this leg, Madars Razma. This has been a big debate this weekend.
Well, no debate here if the double 18 goes.
103.
To start on a 25, banging his hands together. Razma will fancy this because he's pretty efficient on treble 19, and it is, he'll start in the bullseye, hit a 25 down the bottom for the treble 19. Just taking his time, big moment. And there, puts it paid to that shot. Cross comes back to go one away from the semi-final.
54. Rob, you require 18.
Straight at it or split, Rob? What are you going to do? Splitting, indeed. 10 for double 4.
This is the double that caused him problems early, Johnny.
It was indeed. Double 2.
14.
No.
Cause problems again.
Razma should have a dart and a double here.
78.
Razma should also be leaving himself. He should have left himself a lot handier of 1-3-2, but beggars can't be choosers. This is a great opportunity. 20 for the tops. Oh wow!
Oh dear, oh dear!
The last one away. And I said the darts. There's too many drifting darts for Madars Razma. That's been his only clinch. It's been a lack of focus at times. Cross back up at double 1. It's getting scrappy, it's getting tense, and Madars Razma, because he chucked that dart away, has got a split 45. This is a really messy leg, but a really important leg.
45.
In the context of this match, Razma 13. You see him G himself up 2 16s to go one away from victory. And gets it. He's one away. The Latvian for a semi-final place.
Throw in for a first semi-final, and what would guarantee, if he does get the job done here, would guarantee a new finalist, Roby John Rodriguez. Well, Madars Razma never been to the final, but just the way this match has gone, you don't see this just being a plain sailing, oh, I'll have a 12-dart leg and book myself in the semi-final. There may still be some drama left in this quarter-final.
134.
Well, Cross has got to attack now. He's at the point of no return. The scoring hasn't been the problem for Rob Cross, it's been the doubles. He's had 18 missed darts at doubles. Razma,
100.
only 2. That's been the difference.
$81.
See the shoulder coming to play in that last dart. Still got a little lead, but it's going to be chipped away at here. He'll have another one.
81.
Just caught the dart. It's tense, isn't it? A sort of really nervy leg, deciding leg earlier on today. Martin Lupin and Stephen Benson. Stephen Benson coming up next actually against Damon Hetter. But the back ends of matches, you can get tense, you can tighten up, and I think we're seeing a little bit of evidence of it here.
That's a great first dart. On the second, how's the third? Pretty good, pretty good.
71.
Very good, Madars Razma. And you've been referring to it, Johnny, as his comfort blanket. Well, it's brought him some
95.
comfort there, and it's brought him some breathing space here now. 58 for a place in the semi-finals, and there's
Madars
flies
require
again.
58.
He has just got to stay focused and finish the job and carry on this dream run.
Tops of the win.
If you pause, you invite the crowd to get involved.
And he's bent the wire.
Cross 93.
Robbie
Treble
require
19 for
93.
double 18 will be the shot. Hit it head at Madars, you're still well and truly in the match. Even if Rob takes the 93, which he may well do now, Razma can't. Bear to watch. Cross to send us to a decider.
75.
Inside, and Madars Razma G'ing himself up. More match darts incoming.
For a place in the semi-final. And for one of the biggest wins of the Latvian's career. These are the moments you prepare for a place in the last 4. Razma, double 10. He gets it! And Madars Razma is in dreamland! He's in the semi-finals of the European Darts Matchplay here in Trier. What a performance! He's seen off the former world champion Rob Cross. And he is through to the semi-finals to take on Roby John Rodriguez. There will be a new finalist on the European Tour as the Trier Arena salutes Madars Razma, who's through to the last 4, defeating Rob Cross by 6 legs to 4.
Zieht ins Halbfinale von Trier ein. Madars, massive congratulations. Early on today we said congratulations on your first European Tour quarterfinal. Now we can say congratulations on your first European Tour semi-final. You must be over the moon. I mean, Rob missed a lot of doubles, but that doesn't matter now.
Yeah, I don't know what I need to say now. I heard many fans supported me. It was so great to feel, to hear like that. But I no words. I'm over the moon.
Madars, where does this rank in your career? You've reached 3 Pro Tour finals. Now you're under the last 4 of a European Tour event. Is that one of the biggest achievements of your career so far?
Probably yes. But yeah, before the game, I think about a lot. Before I played against Rob in Pro Tour semi-final, hit 9 dart, I lost my focus and lost my semi-final game. My thinking was job not done. Yeah, I won. Of course, I don't want to say I'm better player than world champion, but but I'm not worse. I'm not worse than Rob, and yeah, it's really new experience for me. It's really good to play against him, and I can't wait the next game against Rob. He's an amazing player. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. 3.
Madars, congratulations, amazing achievement, your first European Tour semi-final. Ladies and gentlemen, Razmataz, Madars Razma.